Good day, everyone. Well, today's the day that you know it's the starting day, and pretty much every day is pretty different in in certain ways and everything. Of course, at the same time, when you wake up every day, it's always something new. It's always something new, always something good happening, and you sit there and figure out how in the world can you avoid any bad days? Um, I'd say mostly you would try to avoid any bad days, um, like they always say, always have a smile on your face and stuff, and keep a good positive vibe going and everything. And I'd say pretty much it's freedom. It's freedom. It's free spirited. You know, and yeah, I mean, you you be more. You have more freedom. Um, Mostly to have a smile on your face, but at the same time, it could be annoying. You know, but mostly, it's about being happy. Uh, yeah, it's about living it up. And I'd say mostly the information wouldn't be enough because at the same time you have certain different um, aspects of what on how to move on and figure out what are you going to do for the rest of the day or for the rest of your life. And you could you could say, well, mostly because I care. I care about like people. I care about like things. I care about like life. But most importantly, you had to care about like life and not say, I don't, it doesn't matter to me what happens. I'm a, I'm gonna move on to the next dimension and pretty much live a different, a different life in the terms. Um, yeah. But at the same time, mostly if you the main the main part about the main part of your body that really there's other like illnesses and sickness that occurs where mostly you have like you're dizzy or you're sick to the stomach or or both to be exact. My point is that both I would say being having feeling feeling lightheaded or lightheaded and sick to the stomach to a point where you had to you know I don't mean to be disgusting or anything, but that's part of living that's part of the living life of going on from there. Then you also have like anxiety. uh i was I was diagnosed with anxiety um 10 years ago when I started having schizophrenia, and pretty much it's pretty scary, but at the same time you get over it and of course move on and everything. um Mostly though, the point I just made about like caring for others, let's just say you don't put your 2 cent and bet on the man, but on the other hand the man has the best of both worlds. It could be good or it could be bad. And then also for the ladies as well. And far as I remember, 10 years ago, I mean, it literally changed. So, of course, at the same time, some people would say, oh, I don't care about this or that. I don't care. Of course, you don't care. That's about it. That's all. That's all you have. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like the alt left. The alt left are rude and don't give. Uh, they don't care. They do not care. They do. They rather they rather say, "Oh, I'm better than you," or and I'm better than you, or uh, I don't care, you know, and I can do whatever I want. I can say anything I want and go away. That's right. But they don't realize the consequences they have, like karma and something else. I can't think of it right now, but mostly karma. And I would think it's karma. Karma is saying, look, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that because sure, you don't care. Sure, you better than everybody. You can do whatever you want. But I'm here to let you know that That ain't how it works. Because you you have to think where exactly is this going in the terms of you know what is what is the thought of the spectrum political spectrum of the government and different parties. Of course, you got the alt left. Then you got the conservatives, the right, uh, the right wings. Pretty much back around like 11 years ago, I thought that the liberals was gonna change the world. And all of a sudden, next day, I got up this morning, I said, "This ain't nothing. I'm bored. I'm sick. I'm 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 mad, and I am not going to take it no more. I got to clean up. I got to clean up my room. I got to clean up my house. I got to sweep. I got to do this. I got to do that." And it's like, why are they that way now? Why are they that way now? Because of hate speech. Because of hate speech. Um, and of course, Commander in Chief Donald J. Trump is he's on fire, and everyone's like, "Look, this can't happen no more. You know, this is too much. This is too much. Where to a point where when certain people are horrified, they get down on their knees and start crying, and it's getting down to the point where it's just really. I mean, you really had to feel sorry for those people who live that kind of life, that live the same routine of what the left has always been doing in their minds, you know. And of course, at the same time, the 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 right wings, the conservatives, had the power, had the structure since the 80s. So of course, at the same time, I would say we're screwed. We are screwed. We are this is it. You know, this is it. And we are in a war that is just messed up. Of course, you know, pretty much you're going to have like the ones who are integrators. And of course, you would tell yourself to move on up to a point where they pushes your button, and all of a sudden you really drop a hammer on them, on their butt, and tell them, "Look, there's nothing you got. There ain't a thing you got. You don't got nothing. You don't got nothing on us. Who who exactly who exactly are we with? We're with the ones who are conscious and seeking for truth. And the truth hurts, and the truth, oh my God, that's the reason why the the um, the alt left don't give a crap. They don't care. Nah, they don't care. So just let them keep going. That's the idea. Just let them just 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 keep going. Just keep it up. Just you know, and oh, man, at the same time, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. So thank you for joining me in this bountiful equipment that shares people's views and likes. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Have a blissful day. I'll see you next time. And God bless.